Now this gets more and more ridiculous every day, dog. Now this get more and more ridiculous every day, dog. Ladies and gentlemen of the S&J Nation, what's good, man? I'm out here in Cali right now, you know what I mean? West Coast, Cali is active. I'm in Los Angeles right now, you know, doing a little VidCon thing, whatever. Really just doing some chilly stuff. Just got done shooting a music video on the side of the mountain for Uppercut with the boy Trey Stuckey. Shout out to the Law Twins, you know what I mean? Shout out to them, you know what I mean? Get clipped up to 200,000 views, you know what it is, all that. Go get the merch. And make sure you pull up when we pull up, because the Strictly for the Fans tour is hitting everywhere. And we pulling up. So make sure you go to sjnation.eventbrite. Now that's eventbrite.com. And you can check it. Don't even ask me where I'm going. It's all there. Hey, let's talk about what we really got to talk about. I just had to do this video really quick. Another one of them talking videos. Not going to edit. Not going to react to. Well, it is a reaction kind of, but it's kind of a follow-up to a video I did before. Now, Genius, I'm pretty sure it was Genius, put out a picture of MGK, and they said, they quoted the line that he had said in 13th Floor off of his new project. He said, "I just spent the winter living after someone tried to send a kill shot missing me." Right? So they posted that, right? Cool. And then under it they post, "Seems like MGK isn't over the Eminem beef." And MGK post under it, "This is the one line from an entire heartfelt album that y'all post. And with that caption, bruh, we gotta just talk about this, because this is getting ridiculous. Let's really talk about this. I don't know who is more of a diplodocus in this situation. I really don't. I don't know who is more of a bruh in this situation. Because on one hand, you got Genius, right? They decide to post about MGK's album, and the one line that they do post is the line that everybody talks about he was dissing Eminem in, right? Now, you can look at that and be like, MGK is right, you know, this is an entire album, and you did choose the one little controversial part to talk about. There's a lot of other things you could talk about, right? That's the first one. But I don't think they're the most to blame at this, right? Now, I get it. I get what MGK is trying to say. The sentiment is he's trying to have people focus on something else. But here's where we get into the MGK side. Bro, are you serious, son? Hold on. What happens when I pull up to you and ask you if you're serious and don't even blink? Oh, yeah, we back to that. Are you serious, kid? My question is, when you wrote that bar, when you went and then recorded that bar, when that bar was mixed and mastered, edited, sent back to you, did you really think that after you recorded 13th Room, that wasn't what people were going to talk about? I'm confused, bro. Y'all know how I hate having your cake and trying to eat it too. I don't understand that. Now, MGK has every right to speak on what happened to him because it's his life, and his albums and his music is the story of his life, correct? Cool. Now, you could talk about the M situation, whatever. I even thought it was kind of weird, because I was like, to me, that wasn't a diss. To me, saying the kill shot missed it seems a lot more pompous when you don't have the context, like I said, when I did the reaction. The context is the next stuff he says after that about how he's talking about how much Killshot actually did damage him. But I made this video just for MGK, just for Kels. Listen, bro. There is no way that you thought this song in which you addressed M, because that is addressing M, that is addressing what happened, that wasn't what people were going to talk about. The biggest thing that's happened in your career is that moment. And that's not a bad thing. That's obvious. That's why you pop bottles when it happened originally. You know what I mean? Your energy was different. I get it. It's the biggest thing that's happened. Your idol is attacking you. I get it. You fire back, but this, that, and the third. But then now, you gonna tell me that you don't think the biggest thing that happened in your career is not gonna have people talking about that? You don't think with all of this stuff, that the aftermath of all of that you disappear for a while musically, you start doing movies, and then you pop back up, and you come with this, you really thought they weren't gonna hit you with that? That's the confusingest part. That's where I'm upset. It's like, come on, you playing stupid, Kels. You playing stupid. Like, I get not wanting people to talk about it. I get like, no, actually, I don't get that, because if you didn't, you wouldn't talk about it. Now, I get that you have to address it because that's what everybody's thinking about, but you have to also wear the armor of, yeah, this is going to be the headline of the album. You should have known 13th Floor was going to be the most important song on that project. That's kind of how hip-hop works. You were kind of in a battle, and people are looking at it like the ball was in your court. Well, the ball wasn't in your court, but where it ended, it looked like M was on top. So how can you be mad at Genius? How can you be mad at anybody for bringing this up? I get what you feel. You want everybody to move on, but there is no closure if you keep opening it. You opened it back up. If Kels would have handled this like on some like not comment about this or not say what he's saying, and then there was an argument that came up, like people started saying like, oh, are people reaching da 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 da, there would be way more of an argument. But like, the reason you said what you said, the Killshot thing, was so people can have their own opinion on it and speak on it. That's battle rap. Now, I think, here's what I'm going to say. I feel like the reason why he's frustrated, let me shoot him a little bit of bail. I'm going to shoot you a little bit of bail, Kels. I'm going to shoot you a little bit of bail. I'm thinking the reason why he is upset, and maybe he didn't articulate this the right way, is that people are missing the point of 13th Floor. I said that in my reaction. I literally was like, wait, because everybody's like, oh my God, he's dissing Eminem, he's dissing Eminem, he's dissing Eminem, he's attacking Eminem. I listen to 13th Floor closely, and then that's why I always go back to, do y'all really listen to music, or do you just skim through it? Because the poetry to me of 13th Floor and why that song works is because what people fell for the bait that MGK was creating. You know what I mean? People missed the poetry in it, where he's saying a statement. I think he's saying the statement like, oh, Eminem missed, to get people's ears, right? But I feel like, and like I say this, there's going to be the stands, there's going to be the people who are going to not hear anything you say after that. And the most important thing about that song is what he says after that. That's why I kept bringing it up. When you start talking about the point, when you get to the point where your daughter is fighting people at school for her father's honor, your daughter, not your son, your daughter, then the person is trying to tell you it affected him seriously. He said, I can't wait to meet you physically for what you did to me mentally. That boy is hurt. That boy is psychologically broken down. But Kels, you look absolutely crazy. You look super clown juicy. You look super weird when you do something like this and then you get mad at people for reacting. Because I was on your side. I was like, oh, Kels is really playing people like a flute. He knows what they want to hear. He knows when they want to hear it and how they want to hear it. But him doing it the way he did it was kind of doing it on his own terms, right? But now, when you jump it up, I can't believe that's the only thing that you guys were talking about. It's like, to me, it's like, dang, you had like an inside joke, or you thought you was on an inside joke. Like, oh, what? No, he doesn't get it either. So, Kels, this is what I'm going to say, and this is what I'm going to push, man. Please, for the sake of everybody moving on, because it's you doing things like this that actually make it almost impossible to move on, because you're going to keep having people like me make the videos after you do stuff like this, and there's people way bigger than me, and there's other things like that, and they're going to keep talking about it simply because, one, I'm talking about this because it makes no sense, and two, it's like I kind of really, I'm rocking with Kels, man. I'm thinking that he got enough slander for what happened. He's gotten enough damage. I think there's a segment of people who will never let him live again. And I'm on the redemption side of things. That's where I am. But if you just don't do that, you got to just be smarter than the masses, bro. You got to just know what's going on. You got to be playing chess while they're playing checkers, man. Understand what people are going to post, like the geniuses, the hip-hop DXs, the hot new hip-hops. What they're going to post is the sensational stuff, is the anything that you say involving Eminem or sound like it may involve Eminem, they're going to talk about. All right, Kels? Hopefully, this is the last time I got to say this. You feel me? I just hope you see this. Somebody send it to him. And feel free to roast my dreads right now, because I don't know why this one is just look like a broken cricket leg. All right, we out. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to we're on the road to 200,000, but we're going to say 130,000. Yiddy. Shout out to Big Gun. We about to turn it up in this. And shout out to everybody that I'm about to meet on the road for the Strictly for the Fans tour. We about to hit everywhere, man. Like I said, make sure you go to sfjnation.eventbrite.com. There it has every city I'm going to come to. It has every ticket link, every venue, everything, right? For some reason, when I post a tour flyer on social medias, it's like the social medias be hating and blocking it. So I'm just saying, peep me on the social medias, all right? And y'all already know. And go check that Pushing My Dreams episode 4. On the pinned comment, it has all the cities I'm coming to also. We out of here. Hey, yo, Kels, I appreciate what you doing. I'm still here for it. Liking the new music. Just, you know what I mean, stay above the crowd, not under the cloud. You dig? That was smooth. Smooth. We out of here, you dirty dogs. Huh?